Hello all, Seriously is here, back for some more finishing Permadeath, and today I am back on the Uranium base, as you can see by that brilliant, well, I wouldn't say brilliant, but that yellow glow behind me. We're going to show off that it is all connected. We've got everything going on here. All the uranium is flowing. I have not hooked up, well, I haven't doubled up the fungal mold just yet, but it is grown. So we could harvest that, but we're not going to. We don't want space. What we're going to do today is finish what I've done between episodes and worked on the other base in this system, the ammonia base. So I have the ammonia running, but not hooked up. I don't have any storage silos built. I have some materials gathered for that, and we're going to call the build chip in for even more, because 20 of these is going to go to landing pads, and 4 of it's going to go towards, what was it? Oh, base teleporter terminus. Yeah, don't have one of them in there yet. So there's lots to do. There is a bit of a structure. It was at a holo-terminus, so we're going to go visit that. I'm just braving out this storm. That's why we're sitting around doing nothing so far. It's pretty loud. You know what we could do is we could go in a build camera, and we could explore that way. Shouldn't be too loud out here in build camera, because I'm inside. So the base is functioning. I have everything fixed with that power. Without building more, we put 5 in before, and I have 5 in now, and I've got 800 power instead of what did I have before? 500 power, 500k power, whatever. So it's all nice and straightened out. Just the one overlapped thing 5 times. I was able to actually also, and we can't really see it from out here because we got the glass in the way, but there is a texture on them all as well. So I was able to do that. We put the flag for the Explorers Guild, sorry, the Expedition. That's on top of there. And yeah, look right here. We have wedged in, upside down. So you can access it from this landing pad, or from this landing pad, or from the ground. You can actually reach it from there. So that is the uranium. And we are storing, now that the storm is over, we can go take a peek. How much we got in here? 72. Oh, and it flips the camera upside down because, you know, the storage silo is upside down. Well, several storage silos there are upside down. 7250 is what we can hold, and it fills every less than 6 hours, which is more than adequate. We are not going to need that much uranium that frequently. We're probably never going to need to fully empty that uranium. That's probably overkill. So maybe we don't need to put in 6 or whatever I put in storage silos on the other planet. That's something to think about, right? I think I'm going to anyway, though. Yeah, because 4 I don't think is enough. I would like at least 5, and let's just make it symmetrical. I'm going to put 3 on each side of the base and hook them up together. Alright, I am going to teleport there because I feel like there is another planet in the way. This one, no, this is the other planet, but it's on the far side of the planet, and my third base in this system is on a moon very close by, and it warbles back and forth between them when you fly there in space. So I am just going to use the teleporter, even though one isn't built there yet. No, wait, my base is... there we go. Toxic fumes, because it's a fungal mold planet. It's a toxic planet. It's got ammonia. I'm harvesting ammonia. It's a pretty toxic fume. Even though it is considered a mineral in this game, it's harvested with the mineral extractor. It's, yeah, it's a toxic fume on Earth. Don't breathe ammonia gas. That's bad for you. Alright. So, where are we going to end up? The base computer is on the holo-terminus itself, so I don't know if we're going to end up on the ground or if we're going to end up at the level where the base is built, because I built it off the ledge of the holo-terminus that has an open side. Okay, there we are. Perfect. We're right at the base computer. In fact, we are trapped. Oh, that's really bad. Oh no. That's super bad. I'm trapped. There we go. I got out. Phew. I was going to have to rethink that base, the whole base, because that's the only way to move a base computer. Whew. Well, let's get that base terminus put in first things first, I think. As you can see, I've put textures on everything here, which is really all that took me a lot of time here. This is a hazardous sentinel planet and an activated storm crystal planet as well. So there was a bit of effort spent off camera setting up the base. We didn't have to actually extend it. The power hotspot is 330 something units away from here, so I was able to stand within 300 units, still have my build permissions, and just use the build camera to set up my power, no problem. I drew the power lines back, I built it down underneath the base, and I have set up and hooked up the power to, whoops, not the build camera, we want to go into build mode and camera mode in build mode. Okay, so we have the extractors going on down here. I think I put 5 in like I did at the other place. It's not too many per hour, but we don't need a lot per hour. That's more than enough per hour. I have the power hooked up like this, and just to check that I got it all centered, and it's very nicely centered, I think. It works for my purposes at least. However, something I want to do that I noticed is if we take a quick peek, you see these connectors here, right there? That's because I drew it from the ground upward. So what I would like to do is go into tech, go to power, and pick the wire. But I would also like to say delete this wire and then start from here and draw it down to the connector down there. And now you can see it's just a nice gap actually, but I prefer that than the connector sticking up, and because you can see that from inside the base. So let me just do the same thing here. Power, boom. And one thing I'm going to have to do that I noticed is I haven't hooked up the storage silos, so I'm going to have to dig that hole again because I want to bury the storage silo. What do we call that? It's a piping, industrial supply pipe. Yeah, I'm going to want to bury that as well. Oh, hey, we can use the wire from in here. Okay, cool. Did we get this one yet? No, we did not. There we are. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. So do we have a storm going on here? If not, we can go do that right now. Well, it's raining, but I don't think that's actually a storm. So let's get down there. Oh, aggressive sentinel. Let's get out of the way. We're on the animus beam. Let's go to the terrain manipulator. There we go. And that should do. That's going to be perfect. Nice and centered. We will get back into the base, so hopefully we can build everything from up here in build camera and not attract sentinel attention. And not face any toxic storms and all that jazz. Oh yeah, like I said, let's get that base terminus built. Oh, one way that we're going to do that is by calling in the build ship, because I don't have everything I need here. Okay, now a storm's brewing. Now a storm's a brewing. Yeah, Damien. There we go. One question I have about this ship is, does it have a matter beam? Yeah, it looks like it does, since I can access it from here. Yeah. A teleport receiver, it's called, on the starship. Okay, well, whatever. Glass is what I wanted, because I would like to put a biodome here. And, oh, microprocessors. I'm going to need more of these, so let's make them. Do I have enough carbon? I don't. I was low on carbon earlier. Let's just make them. That's more than enough, I think. I think I needed 4. So that should do. Let's see, what do we need? It's not in there, it is in tech. General. I need carbon nanotubes as well. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, good. No, I don't want to put it there. I would like to put it... Oh, build camera. Come on, build camera. I'd like to snap it to this one, please. And let's pick a color. Yeah, that'll do. And we'll make it all fancy-like because we're inside. All the stuff outside is going to have the decayed texture, and all the stuff inside will not. And that's the way that's going to work. So the reason that there's a hole in the floor here is because I had an idea about where the landing pads can go. And I thought, how many of these can I build? 2? That's what I would like to build. Perfect. I thought if we snapped it to that room underneath, like, no. Right there. I was wondering, let's rotate this. Yeah, we'll have the, even though you're going to get out of your ship on the far side. No, let's rotate it like this then. Okay. I don't know. I never know. Where this is, this control panel that I'm pointing at right here, that determines which way your ship will face. It will always face back to front like this. Your front will be here, your back will be here. But you will get out of your ship on this side when you leave your ship. So you'll be closest to the base this way. But if you want to call your ship in, you'll have to run to the far side of here. And I never know which way I should put that. Should I put this on the far side? Should I put it on the close side? Should I just arrange it so the ships fly away from the station, which I think is how they should always be? It's mind-boggling that trade outposts don't do it that way. Although if we have the ship fly this way, that's fine. We don't have a base in the way. We're going to go over that mountain. I think that's fine. We're going to just do that. We're going to have it go like this. We're going to color it green like everything else in the whole system so far. And decaying. Oh, that didn't go green. There we go. Green and decaying. Thank you. And we're also going to put one on the other side. In the same orientation, hopefully. There we go. Now, my question was, sorry to yell, if I delete this cube and put in another one of these, will I get these things back, these flat platforms here? Because that is what I would like to keep. I would like these flat platforms. I don't necessarily need a room here, but I can keep it. That's fine as well, if that's what it takes. I can also put in, it doesn't have to be a cuboid room. This could be a solid cube. No, let's not go into general. Let's go into structures, small. I went the wrong way. And texture, there we go. Oh, this is the cuboid room. My bad, my bad. There we go. Solid cube. We could do this instead, and that would give us floor on the inside. However, I think that we could just use a solid cuboid, or sorry, not solid, a cuboid room, and I could just put flooring in. If I can't get rid of this, watch, boom, those things disappear. Now I'm going to go to specialist, foundations, and I'm going to put one of these in. No, it doesn't look like those things are going to reappear. They do not. Alright, so I am going to put that cuboid room in. Solid, no, even with the solid cube, they don't reappear. Okay, good to know. It does have to be a cuboid room. But now I can go out of build camera, back into build camera, just to get me back up here. And I can go like this, and cuboid room, flooring is over there. Boom. That's much nicer flooring than the top of a solid cube anyway. There we go. So that works. Perfect. Okay. Now we can stand in the middle of this room. Maybe we don't want to. I actually do want to stand close to the door because I'm going to be connecting some stuff over on the far side of the base over here. We did dig that hole, right? Okay. Perfect, perfect. Good. We got the landing pads in. Excellent. Storage silos are going to have to be what goes in next. Okay, so a couple of glitches to do. I'm going to put these ones in upside down as well, and I'll show you how I did that. So we go to tech, industry, power is what I want to go to. Yes, power. And I want to go to solar panel. Now I want to center myself pretty much in between this bar here and align myself with this line here to be nice and straight. It's pretty good, but I could be a bit more centered, I think. And it's not to say that this line is exactly centered. You're going to have to judge for yourself using that line as a center point to figure out where you think is centered. And that's going to work for my purposes. I would like to put this, I would like to go a little bit more over, but let's go with that. That's pretty good. I'm going to back it up a bit. It just turns red there, and it turns green there. I'm going to put it there. I'm going to do the same thing on this side over here, on this landing pad. We're going to cross underneath. Okay, I'm going to back out so I can see where I'm pointing, and then I'm going to line myself up nice. That's pretty good right off the bat. That's nice and straight, I think. So let's bring this down straight out till it turns green. Come on. How many of these can I build? Okay, yeah, okay. It will turn green eventually. And back up a little bit. Oh, went sideways. There we go. Good enough. Perfect is good enough. All right, so I've got those two in. I think what I'm going to do now is back out of build mode completely, run out here, and just do an autosave by uploading the base. Oh, you know what I should have done, and I'm going to do right now, is I changed the texture on this thing, but I did not change the color, and I would like to do that. So we're going to make this one green, and we're going to make the gamma one yellow, and we'll make the platinum one silver, or gray, I guess. Okay, back into build mode, camera mode. While we have that ship equipped, why don't we put our biodome in up here where I wanted to put it, another mushroom cap. Oh, look, we have a guest. We'll go to green, and we'll go to green, and we'll just change it to textured. I wish you could just pick a color and a texture at the same time without it automatically picking white version of that color. Not symmetrical, but otherwise pretty cool. I think it would be cool either way if it had nothing on the side, like this nice cap on both sides, or if it had this ball on both sides. That would be really cool. One of my favorite kind of explorers. See ya. Not the not the non-symmetrical one. The symmetrical one is one of my favorite kind. Okay, I'm not going to plant this biodome today, but we got the structure in, and it's powered, and nothing is failing. That's great. Again, because we're not going to access anything from this room here, it's just to give us this flat landing pad. I don't care that this wire goes right through it. It doesn't bother me. In fact, I could put another landing pad in here if I want, but we already have a free landing site over there anyway, so we don't need 3 landing pads and a free landing site. So, storage silos. We made our autosave. We're going to go back into tech. Not power this time. We're going to go into industry. We're going to pick supply depot, and we're going to pick our color now. Yes, like that. Do I have an object? Yes, I've got a couple structures up here that take texture. Perfect. So what we're going to do is, while we're still picking color, we're going to hold down this button, and we're going to, I guess the landing pads also take color or texture. We could have just used those. We're going to pick texture and click and let go. And if you take a peek, you can see there's a texture on this storage silo. It's hard to see with the green outlay. Now for the tricky part. You have to not leave this color menu, and you have to go back into this menu and do a wire blender glitch here. And you want to do it, I want to do it on this one right here. Nope. Nope. It's going to take me a while to get this, I think. I just did a whole bunch of this off camera, and I thought I had got into the practice of it, but I guess not. Maybe because I'm recording, the timing is off. Huh. Wait, can I build? I can build 9 of these. Okay. I guess I'm just getting the timing that bad. It's weird that I'm not failing on the far side. I am trying to correct that way. Yeah, that should have drawn the wire, I thought. Interesting. We're going to get at least one of these in on each side. Let's change our angle. Sometimes that helps. Let's draw it from this connector to here. We want to go to that one on the inside though. Or here, what about from there? What about from that one? Nothing, huh? Curious. There we go, finally. Okay. And does it have texture? It does. Look at that. Fancy stuff. Fancy, fancy. So I want 3 in on each of these, unfortunately. So it's going to take me a while to get it, I guess, isn't it? Okay, finally I drew the wire. So we still haven't left the color menu. You see I went over to delete and back over to wire, and if we go back to this, I'm still got texture on this thing. You can see in the daylight, you can clearly see, even with the green overlay, that it has texture still. Alright, let's try it again. There we go, that's 2. And 3, perfect, okay. Now let's get a good angle on this one so we can see which one we're connecting to. Nope, that was the wire. Nope. There we go, 1. Nope, wire drawn. Delete. Two. Three. Okay, that's perfect. Now the downside of doing it this way is I can never add more of these to the exact same spot. If I want to add more storage to this system, I'm going to say I have to set up some on this corner here, either face up or obviously face down apparently, unless I want to glitch it in because that's not going to fit there. But 6 is going to be my maximum because as soon as I delete these solar panels, I cannot add any more to those storages. Boom. That's the last I can glitch stuff to that exact spot. We're done. Oh, something else that I've found that was sort of fun is in the same way we added texture to these storage silos, we can add storage texture to the supply pipes themselves. So what we want to do is pick the color of the supply pipe, go into this menu, pick the texture of an object, say decayed, click it, let go, and now when we draw supply pipes, they will have the texture. Well, we're not going to see the texture because it's going to be inside this bit here. Okay, please draw. There we go, we're drawing, and we'll go to that one right there to make it nice and even. And then I think we will draw from that far one. No, let's go from the inside one here down to... actually, you know what? Maybe we'll go straight across. We can draw 9 of these, yeah. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Some of these are going to be pointless and just for the look. Okay, let's get that as centered as we can. And let's go back up. Oh, no, we can't go back up. All right, that's fine. That's fine. That is perfectly fine. We're going to connect this over here. Everything is hooked up over there to those storage silos. So boom, we're all hooked up. Now what we're going to do is draw an aesthetic one from here down to basically the same point. It's not actually connected, it doesn't matter. Just for the look of it. Alright, make it nice and even, if you see what I mean. Okay, so that's all done. We got the landing pads in, we've got the storage silos in, we got the biodome in. What else do we need to do here? We need to upload again. But let's, while we're in build camera, let's take a peek. We need to plant some plants. We could do that. All right, you know what I had an idea for is at this base, let's make some circuit boards. So let's go to specialist. We can plant from out here. And I'm going to plant on the 4 doorways. Should I plant opposite side or should I plant in a row? Let's plant in a row just in case my additional technique doesn't work here. So I would like to plant 2 star bramble for every cactus. So I want to go, how many can I build? 10 star bramble, and I'm going to go skip 1 there, star bramble, skip 1, star bramble. Then I'm going to go over to cactus, put 1 there and 1 there. Okay, we also need solar vine, 2 of those for every 1 frost crystal. And this is not exact because the amount you harvest from these is not exactly equal, but it's pretty good. You do need twice as much solar vine as you do frostwort, and you do need twice as much star bramble as you need cactus. So that's a pretty good rule of thumb, and we have the corners that we can add more to later to correct. You know, we can take a look and see how much we're getting. Yeah, that'll work for now, and those will grow. We'll have some more flowers to harvest. Perfect. Is that green? That doesn't look very... Oh yeah, that's green. Okay. All right. Just, I guess with this green texture here, everything is sort of a dull green. Maybe I should make this base a bright red or something. No. Let's have it blend in. Okay, now that I've got that all filled in and connected, I can replace that hole, and I can also add back in the last specialist foundation. And green? Yeah, sure. I think they were all green. Do I need to add 1 more after this? You know what? I think I'm going to have to get down there and take a look, but we've got a storm going, don't we? Yeah, it's pretty loud. Okay, alright. Head back into here. Go back into build mode. See what else we can see real quick like. We really should get out there and make sure everything is connected well. It takes a little while for the storage silos to get their first fill, but we can take a peek and see that they are filling. Wish this storm would end. This is one of the downsides of building on activated planets. I mean, you do get storm crystals. Look at them all down there. Look at a whole field of storm crystals. But you know, you get really loud storms. So there's the power poles connected, and there's the power generator. You can see it. It's definitely not outside a normal base round. It's like 30 units away. Okay, storm clearing. Excellent news. Okay, cool. Still pretty loud. All right, let's test these things. Yeah, we already have 1,250. Oh, that's right, because the actual production units store it itself. So yeah, we can store 7,250. Awesome. This one fills up in less than 5 hours. So maybe I'm on a B hotspot here. I can't remember. Maybe. But yeah, the other one fills up in 6 hours with the same number of... Yeah. No, I think it must be a lower extraction rate. Must be. Okay. What was the other thing? Oh yeah, we need to jump down here and not die. And take a gander at if restoring this terrain will cover up all the way underneath or not. Yeah, nothing's highlighting. Okay, so yeah, there is a bit of a gap. All right, let's build 1 more. What's it going to cost us? 1 base part? And snap that. Yeah, just for this little corner right there that just drew in, because otherwise it would look weird. Okay, so I guess I'm done with the build ship for now. I got the biodome in. Let's put that on the build ship. Or did I say I was going to carry some and then just not do that? Yeah, I said I was going to carry some and I didn't do it, so let's keep that. Let's put that in away. That can't be held. Build ship. Build ship. I haven't built anything out of concrete in a while. Ooh. Thump, thump. Got texture on this thing too. On these things. There's a bunch of them in there. Alright, let's switch ships. Let's get up there and call my ship in. So I get a free takeoff. I'm probably going to put some barrel fabricators up here because I like to do that to give myself some free nav data so I can call my ship in. And I like that the ships are facing in and out on each side. Like one faces the mountain, one faces away from it, down into the valley. That's fun. You know what I could do? I mean, we can't actually be in that room, but how much glass do we got? None on us. It's in the build chip. Never mind. I was going to put some windows in this one here. You know the round windows? Oh, these ones. Yeah, those are fun. I like those. I can decorate the inside. I'm probably going to put something like a refiner in here. I don't know what else. Maybe some, whatchamacallit, carbon planters. Yeah, something like that. But for now, I think I'm done. It's all functional. We got even some flowers planted here. So I'm going to upload. I'm going to wave goodbye to you guys, and I'm going to head back to the uranium base and color the base computer yellow so that when we are in space, we'll be able to tell them without even looking at the names which base is which. All right, well, until next time, everyone, have a good time.